And a very good morning from Adventure Island here in Southend-on-Sea. You're watching Adventure Planet, where today I'm back here for the first time in just over a year at this absolutely awesome seaside amusement park. I absolutely love it here. They've got some fantastic attractions, including Axis and Vertigo that you can see behind me. And there's always such a great vibe and atmosphere about this place, always really friendly, mostly due to the attitude of the staff here, who are absolutely amazing. They really are. Of course, this park has been here for a long time, opened all the way back in 1918, originally as the Sunken Garden, and of course over the years it's seen lots of expansion and name changes to what it is today, and that's a park with almost 40 attractions, 5 of them coasters, including the absolutely awesome Gerstlauer Eurofighter Rage, which I'm really looking forward to getting on a little bit later, and of course lots of on-ride POVs here, thanks to the park allowing that on-ride filming. Now of course, if you want to come down to Adventure Island, check it out all for yourself. It is a free to enter park. You can pay per attraction if you wish. However, it would be my advice to head online and get yourself an unlimited all-day wristband for £25. Book that in advance. Now that is a £5 increase on the prices of last year. However, for £25, it is still, in my opinion, absolutely fantastic value for money for the variety of attractions that they have here. It really is really good. That would be my advice. Go for the wristband. Otherwise, you go on a couple of rides here and you're almost at the price of that wristband anyway. Park hours today then, 11 AM right the way through until 8:30, so lots of time to get on all the rides that we have here. Really cannot wait to head on in, so let's go. Oh, and I do absolutely love the skyline for Adventure Island, and right opposite Axis here you've got like this observation platform, 2 different levels, which really do allow for some great photo opportunities of Axis here. Oh, look at it go, cannot wait to get back on that a little bit later on. Very much a park of 2 halves, Adventure Island. You've got the east and west side, separated by this building in the middle here, which is Adventure Inside, where you'll find a few more indoor attractions and the huge soft play pit for the kids. And you can just see Rage poking out from behind that building as well. 3 entrances to the park. You've got one on that east side, one in the middle, and then one on the west side as well. We're going to be entering the eastern side, which is just in this direction here, and that is recommended if you do want to film on ride at Adventure Island. You do need to get all of your equipment signed off at guest services, and that eastern entrance is the much closer to guest services than obviously right down this way in the park. So yeah, we'll head over there now, and maybe we'll make Axis our first ride of the day. Oh, it's a great ride. Let's go. And here we are then at that eastern entrance of Adventure Island and the Giant's Garden. There it is, all the little houses in there, and there's the giant himself just at the back, keeping a close watch on everybody. That's just a nice way of kind of theming up that eastern entrance, isn't it, really? Always like seeing the Giant's Garden. But here we are into Adventure Island itself then. I've just picked up my wristband and of course all got my on-ride filming equipment signed off. And like I say, if you do want to do that here at Adventure Island, you do have to come to customer services, and the eastern entrance is the closest to that. As a matter of fact, that's it just down there. That's also where you'll pick up your wristband if you have purchased that online in advance. Of course, you've got Drop and Smile there, little built in-house drop tower. Nice little junior drop tower, that. And of course, the American Whip. Absolutely love this. Opened in 2009, but I just love all the artwork around the side here. I think it's absolutely brilliant. You got Adventure Island all through the years here. You got 1962 there. Some really interesting photos. 1955, of course, that's Southport Pier, which of course you can find here as well, over a mile long with its own railway, and that's definitely worth doing as well. 1952, you can see the Crooked House there. Of course, that dates back to 1949. And there is 1949. It's just absolutely fantastic. A really nice way to kind of display the heritage of the park, you know. And of course, the American Whip signage as well. You got Adventureville here, and as a matter of fact, Adventureville doesn't look too busy, so I actually might make that my first ride of the day. But yeah, the American Whip is great. Like I say, opened back in 2009, and it is really fun. Nice and colourful as well, it looks great. Hey! Alright, let's head on to Adventureville. Straight on to Adventureville then, and here we go. Hey. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, the staff know how to get all the kids going at Adventure Island. It's really good. Hey! Oh, it's just got that real earwormy soundtrack, you know. There's Axis. There's Vertigo there as well. Hey! Yeah, see, 2 laps in this dark ride. You got the first lap, you just kind of see everything moving, and then the second lap is, of course, party time. Through the trommel. Hey! The track does actually tilt a little bit there as well. Whoop. There's the sun. I do like how they've used the trommel tunnel here as well. That looks really cool. There's the happy lighthouse. There he is. There we go. One more lap. Hey. Here we go. Oh, it's night time. Everyone's asleep. It's party time. Hey. Ah, I love it. All the disco lights. All the houses. Hey! Nice lighting package, actually. Pretty good. I do feel like the volume could be turned up a little bit in here, though. I feel like it's a lot quieter than it usually is. Oh, it's a bit better around here. La 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 la. La 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 da da da. Hey! Ah, you never forget the soundtrack to this ride. See you later, little buddy. And the crazy lighthouse. Thanks for the ride. And there we are, Adventureville. And just some on-ride footage there then of Adventureville, and you know what, I really do like that ride. It's pretty short, but it's a 2-lap special, and I just like all the scenes in there, and I like the way it changes for that second lap. All built in-house that, and opened back in 2016. I'm going to head on over to Axis now then. The queue for this is quite long, however, it's an absolutely fantastic attraction, so let's go and head on. And I do love all the signage for Adventureville. It does look great, doesn't it? All the movement there, the big spinning sun. And just off to the left of that, of course, you've got Skateboarder, the Zamperla Rockin' Tug. And I've always liked the theming for this. It looks great, doesn't he? Oh, they're doing his tricks on the skateboard. Yeah, it's quite well themed, that. And then the Crooked House, yeah, there we are, the park's oldest attraction, dating all the way back to 1949. And you know what, before we go on Axis, because the queue for that is still quite long, let's head on in here. It really does kind of throw off your balance, this place, but it is fun nonetheless. And here we are in the Crooked House then, and there he is, still wondering if he's having honey pie for tea tonight. I just do love all of the scenes in here. And it really is crazy to try and navigate around. It's so awkward. All the floors are kind of uneven. It's your proper crooked house, you know. It really does throw you off. But yeah, I just love all the artwork around. You've got some little interactives to press here as well. Hey, there he is. All the farmyard animals. And yeah, like I say, this dates back to 1949, the park's oldest attraction. There he is, little Ted, brushing his teeth in the bathroom. Well, hopefully he is. Got all the washing, all the bubbles, and one of the hardest staircases here to get up. The stairs are so narrow, and it's still all crooked as well. It's like you're drunk. Well, here he is. Yeah. You got some more interactives here as well. The old keyboard. Oh. Piano needs tuning up, it certainly does. And yeah, like I say, even though this does date back to 1949, it was actually refurbished as recently as 2018, which is why it does look so good even now. Yeah, it's incredible. Here he is. Hope Ginger Ted's not playing with my toys. Look at this bath, this bathrobe there. I just love all the little scenes. It's a real quirky little place. Definitely recommended to have a walk through here if you do visit the park. And there's Ginger. There it is, doorways there. All the dolls there, fairy tales. It's a really quirky, charming little place, that. Definitely worth visiting. And there we go. Oh, the Crooked House. There's some views of those rooftop coasters. And there goes Vertigo then. The drop tower that opened just last year, 125 feet, offering some absolutely fantastic views across the park. It is a good ride there. Nothing too intense. Think Croc Drop at Chessington, just a little bit taller. Oh, the screams coming from Axis though. Absolutely incredible. And there it goes. As you can see, yes, very, very busy for that. I might actually come back to this a little bit later. Just off to the left here, this is where you'll pick up your wristband if you have made the purchase online. Hey. Yeah, Axis is quite a slow throughput as well, so if the queue is quite long, you could be waiting quite a while. So I might come back a little bit later on for Axis. Maybe we'll do the rooftop coasters first, because as you can see, yeah, the queue is quite long down here. Got the jumping Jolly Rogers here as well. Nice little flat ride for the kids. And that city wheel in the background as well. So if you want to get the views of the park on something a little more enclosed than Vertigo, of course you have the option of the city wheel there as well. There he is. Hey, Elvinstein's still here. Nice little photo opportunity that. There he is. He's huge. Look at him. I've always liked his medal. It looks cool. His little purple outfit there. Yeah, some nice little photo opportunities around here. Big seating area. Of course, this general area around here used to be where the go-karts were before the city wheel moved in. You've also got a smaller big wheel just off to the right here as well. And Ramba Zamba, there we are. Little disco. Hey. And of course, you've got the arcade. And some sweets and desserts to buy at the back there. And it's a great use of space here at this park, basically building the coasters on the top of the arcade here, which is absolutely fantastic. Because Adventure Island's not a huge park. They haven't got a whole lot of space here. So it's, yeah, really quite a unique use of space. Yeah, you've got all your games in there. You've got some bowling as well. Yeah, let's head on up here. Adventure on up. Where you'll find the kiddie coaster, the dragon, and a seating area as well, and also some absolutely fantastic views across the park up here as well. And you do get some great views of the eastern half of the park up here. Of course, you've got Skateboarder, the American Whip, Crooked House right in front of us here. The jumping Jolly Rogers just in front as well. You've got Axis, and that behind Axis is where I actually started the vlog. That's that observation platform that allows for some great photo opportunities of the park. Of course, you've got that first level, and then you've got the higher level at the top there as well. We've got Vertigo right in front of us here. Queue for that doesn't look too bad, actually. You've got a scrambler over the back, some seating. You've got the Mini Miami. You've got the Screecher over the back, which is a great Tivoli Extreme ride. And obviously the city wheel there as well. But right behind us here, on Adventure on Up, we've got the park's newest coaster. It opened back in 2011 this, so it is 14 years old. It's the Kiddie Coaster. Good little coaster this, manufactured by Zamperla, nice little family coaster, and you get those views across the sea as well. So yeah, let's head on here. On-ride footage coming up. And we've got a dispatch on the Kiddie Coaster. Hey, you've got to brace yourself when it joins the lift hill for this one. It's a bit jolty. Right at the back, able to walk on. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't follow my own advice there. Hey. Oh, views of the mud. Here we go, the Kiddie Coaster. Hey! Oh. Here we go, into the helix. It's a good one, this. Hey! Oh! 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 Hey! And here we go, second lap. I'll tell you what, it's actually quite a smooth coaster, this.
Oh, apart from that part, it really is jolty. Oh, that noisy lift hill. There you can see Southport Pier at the back there. Oh, hey. It's a fun ride, this. Certainly a good one for the kids. Here we go into that helix. Oh, super sharp brakes. And we've got a dispatch on the Sea Dragon there. And here we go. Yeah, I thought while I was up here, I'd get a little ride on this awesome flat ride, actually. And do you know what? I actually kind of miss this. They used to have one of these at Paulton's Park, obviously, which was recently removed. Nice bit of theming in the middle there. There it is. Ah, you really get pushed into the side on this. But it is great. Yeah, nicely themed. And like I say, it's one of the two rides that they've got here on Adventure On Up. Kiddie coaster just to the left. Of course, we've just been on. Nice themed little ride. And here we go for the backwards cycle then. Yeah, it's about a minute forwards, and I assume about a minute backwards as well. Hey! Oh! 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 Oh, you can certainly do with some padding on the side. I feel like I'm being cut in half. Yeah, that's certainly why you wouldn't want the cycle to be too much longer than a minute or so each way. It's a fun ride though.
And some on-road footage there then of the kiddie coaster and the Sea Dragon. I do love the Sea Dragon. I think it's fantastic. Haven't ridden one of those since Paulton's Park had their version a couple of years ago. Of course, that was then removed in readiness for Valgard, the land of the Vikings. The kiddie coaster though, yeah, it's a fantastic Zamperla family coaster. A little bit jolty on that lift hill, but it does offer those views across the sea, and there's a nice helix on there as well. Gonna head back downstairs now then, and we'll go across over to Vertigo and get some proper views of the park. And even though it is home to just the two rides here at Adventure On Up, I really do like the artwork and the theming around here. I really do like all of this. The castle there, the Adventure Island flags, and even on the floor as well. All kind of the artwork with the clouds, the flowers. It's all nice and painted up here, so it does look great.
We got a dispatch on Vertigo then after waiting about 10 minutes, just under. And up we go. On the park's newest attraction, some great views of Axis. And you also get the spin here as well as we head up to 125 feet. Oh, there's the mud. Kiddie coaster down there, Sea Dragon. And yeah, in terms of intensity, like I say, it's nothing too much, this one. Hey, yeah, still pretty good though. Hey! Oh. Here we got the Barnstormer over there, nice custom layout. We'll be getting on that soon. It's just great, isn't it? Like I say, these rooftop coasters. Really great use of space here. And of course, Adventure Island, being that seaside amusement park as it is, you've got obviously all the entertainment way right outside the park as well, including eateries and arcades. Yeah, it's great, right? Hey! Great views. Fantastic addition to Adventure Island, this. Really, really good. And there we are. That is Vertigo.
And some on-ride footage there then of Vertigo as we take another look at Ramba Zamba. There we are, a little Zamperla disco. And yeah, they've still got all of these planters here from the old Dodgems that used to be here at Adventure Island. I do like that. It's a nice little throwback. It's a much missed attraction here at the park though. I do miss the Dodgems. They were fantastic here. Yeah, you got some more planters just down here as well. Yeah, it's a shame they're gone. But it's nice that their kind of memory lives on here. There's a quick look at the city wheel. And it's also worth noting that for £25, which is obviously the cost of admission here into Adventure Island, for an extra £25 you can actually upgrade to an annual pass. They're actually doing an offer of £50 for an annual pass currently through the summer, which actually is fantastic value for money, certainly if you live a lot closer to the park than I do at least. So that is worth noting if you are coming down here. There you go, some more planters. And Ramba Zamba looking awesome. Just opposite that though, we've got the mighty Mini Mega. Yeah, here we are, little Pinfari coaster. Opened here back in 2003, and then in 2010, they actually moved it and built it on top of this arcade here, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's a good coaster, this. Let's get on. Queue doesn't look too bad, I reckon about 5 minutes. You've also got the big wheel just off to the left here as well.
Say let's go all the way round.
Yay! We got a dispatch on Mighty Mini Mega. Bit of a jolty one again coming up if I remember right. Oh no, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. This is a good coaster, this one actually. Manufactured by Pinfari, nice and smooth and pretty fast as well. Hey, everyone's loving it on here today. Here we go. Oh, front row. Hey! Oh, oh wow! Oh, oh, you're really pushed into those elements on the front here. It's great. Oh yes, into the helix. And just the one lap for that one, but it is great. Oh yeah, you're really pushed into those hills. Fantastic. Mighty Mini Mega.
And some on-ride footage there then of the Mighty Mini Mega. I really do like that coaster, it's a lot of fun. I made my way over to the Barnstormer now then. Here we go. Love the Zero car on this one. Hey, 2-lap special. It's a little Zero Tivoli. And this is great as well. On-ride footage coming up.
And here we go then, dispatch on the Barnstormer, and I do love this coaster. Like I say, Zero Tivoli, nice custom layout this. Here we go, open back in 2000. Hey, down towards the front. We got a good helix on here as well, here we go. Oh, someone's loving it. And it is a 2-lap special as well. Hey, one more time. Yeah, one more time, let's go. Send us around another 3 times. Yeah, pretty much a walk-on, which is great. It's definitely busy today, but queue times are pretty low, which is good, much like Paulton's Park, because there's such a great capacity of rides here. The queue times really are never that bad. And there we are, the Barnstormer back into the station. Great ride.
And some on-ride footage there then of the Barnstormer, and I really do love that coaster, it's a lot of fun. Right opposite the exit of that, you've got the Cow Jump, little mini Miami there. Really do like the artwork for that. The cow and the cat and the dog there. It is great. And you've also got the Island Eatery as well, where you get your ice cream, fries, hot dogs. I had quite a messy hot dog from there last time I visited the park. Yeah, it was quite difficult to eat, to be honest. You've also got the Treehouse gift shop right in front of us, and it's also home to 2 pretty intense flats in this area. You've got the Screecher here, a nice Tivoli Extreme, And then next to that, a returning ride. It wasn't here when I visited last year. It is back with a different name. This is Devil's Dance. Used to be known as Dragon Claw. This is a Tivoli spin out or Tivoli move it, whichever you want to call it. Actually has been traveling the circuit since 2001, and that's what it was doing during my last visit here. But it is back at the park, and I do like these rides. So yeah, we'll hop on the next cycle. And we'll put in some on-ride footage.
And here we go then, got a dispatch on Devil's Dance. Nice unique little rides these. Actually reminds me a little bit of a KMG afterburner when you're sat in the seat waiting for it to dispatch. Dates back to 2001 this ride. Great little, I was going to say zero Tivoli then, Tivoli spin out. And they're great rides. Way! Way! Oh, they're intense. They are intense rides, these. It's interesting, actually, that the Island Eatery is right next to both this and the Screecher. Oh, hey! Oh, it's great. So intense. Way! I'm not sure he's enjoying it. Oh, it makes all the blood rush to your head. It's a short cycle, but it kind of has to be on that. You wouldn't want it any longer.
I'll tell you what, those Tivoli spin-outs are really, really intense rides. It's been a long time since I've done one of those, and I've just forgot how intense they are. Certainly advisable to not have any food or of any kind before you go on that ride. It really does make all the blood kind of rush to your head. Very short cycle, but like I say, you certainly wouldn't want it to be any longer than that, so do bear that in mind if you are going to ride Devil's Dance. Talking of intense rides though, we got the Screecher behind me, a nice Tivoli Extreme. Let's get on.
And walk straight on to the Screecher then, the Tivoli Extreme here at Adventure Island. And again, really nice intense rides these. Again, my advice, don't have any food before you come on here. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh. Fantastic! Oh wow! Oh, it's good! Oh, on this gorgeous summer's day here at Adventure Island, right in the Screecher. Oh, it's great! Oh, they're so intense. Not quite as intense as Devil's Dance for sure, but they're still great rides. Yeah, we'll head on over to Access after this, and then we'll be pretty much done with this half of the park. Oh, the Screecher. Absolutely brilliant. What a ride. Hey.
And And some on-ride footage of the Screecher there then. Oh, I'll tell you what, my mouth is really dry after that. Definitely need a drink. It's really nice and warm here today down at Southend-on-Sea. About 25 degrees. Feeling really nice. Great summer's day here in the UK. Of course, you've got Pharaoh's Fury here. One of the scrambler attractions. And here it is. Axis itself. We're going to join the queue. It still looks pretty long, but hopefully we'll be in within 3 cycles or so. Absolutely fantastic SPF frisbee this. And you get some great views, or be them upside down at the top of this, over 100 feet tall. Let's join the queue. On-ride footage coming up.
Here we go then, we got a dispatch on Axis. Absolutely fantastic ride here at Adventure Island, opened in 2019 this one. And like I say, you do get some great views. If you just flick your eyes upside down. There we go. Hey. Oh, you know what, I've really missed this ride. It's one of my favorites here at the park. And yeah, like I say, it's been an absolutely gorgeous day here today. Hey! Whoa, wow. Not quite over the top. Here we go. Hands in the air. Hey. Oh, there's Vertigo. Hey. Great. Love the sounds of Axis as well. Whoa. Yeah, we still got 2 more coasters to ride. On the other side of the park, of course, Rage and Green Scream as well. Hey. And in terms of closures here at Adventure Island, unfortunately, Time Machine is out of action again, so we're not going to get that today, which is a shame. It's been years since I've ridden Time Machine. One of the best flat rides anywhere in the world, and yeah, it's not in operation again here today. But we'll take a look at that when we get to it. There we go, Axis.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it was absolutely fantastic to get back on Axis again. An absolutely superb flat ride here at the park. One of the signature flat rides, really. I absolutely love it. It's smooth, it's comfortable, and you get some great views as you go over the top. The only thing I would say is I just find the cycle a little bit on the short side. I'd like to go over the top, you know, another 2 or 3 more times before coming to a stop. That would be absolutely awesome. But yeah, it's a great ride, one not to be missed if you're coming down here to Adventure Island. And waited just 10 minutes to get on as well. Not much of a queue for it now either. I feel like those school trip crowds are really kind of starting to filter out now. It is about 3:30 in the afternoon, so I suspect that they'll all be leaving the park relatively soon, which hopefully will mean less queue times when we get over to the other half of the park. Oh, I just had a really nice packed lunch there, nice ham and cheese rolls, bag of crisps and a nice drink. And look at this, look how much the park has filtered out now. Approaching 4 o'clock, all of the school trips have pretty much gone. So yeah, this is great if you want to get some re-rides in and some really short queue times. You know what, I think I might have a ride on Fireball before we head on into Adventure Inside. Yeah, why not? Nice in-house, unique Ferris wheel this. It looks great, doesn't it, with all the theming around, all the buildings. You've got the Candy Shack just off to the right there as well. And not much of a queue at all for this, so yeah, let's go on. Why not?
And here we go, got a dispatch on Fireball then. Yeah, nice unique little Ferris wheel this. Yeah, the seats actually kind of rock as well, and you face forward. Yeah, it's really quite cool. Opened here in 2006. And you get some good views of the Barnstormer off to the left from this. And then, yeah, like I say, I really do like all the theming that was put in fairly recently, actually, a year or so ago. All the artwork looks great. Got the treehouse gift shop just in front. Hey, gets going pretty quick this as well. Hey. Oh. Yeah, quite unique seats these. Like I say, they all kind of rock and sway. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey. I'll tell you what, the ride-ups here at Adventure Island really are fantastic with the kids. They're great. And it's great to get on unique little rides like this. There's quite a few in-house built rides here at Adventure Island, and they're all fantastic. Yeah, it's a real shame about Time Machine. Again, another in-house ride. And it's a shame that's not in action today. Hey, all right. I'll see you when I get off a Fireball. Hey.
And there's some on-ride footage there then of Fireball, and look at it, it really does look great from off-ride as well, doesn't it? As we finish this area of the park and head on into Adventure Inside, the adventure continues this way. Here we go, we've got a couple of indoor attractions in here, but the majority of this space is all taken up by the soft play area for kids. And if you haven't bought the wristband, you can actually get this separately for just £7. And it is worth it for the kids because it's an absolutely huge play area. You can see it all across the top here. Little SPF Visa drop tower there. And look at it, it's just absolutely huge. 5 stories tall, that. Absolutely massive. All the kids love it. You got a pirate ship in here as well. You got the carousel on the top level just at the back there. And of course all your arcade machines in here as well. It's a great area this. You can spend a lot of time in here. The pirate ship looks great as well. Really well themed, that. And the carousel just up the top there. And there is another hidden ride just down the back here as well. Yeah, you got all your arcade machines. And here it is just through here. The dune buggies. There you are, a little spinning flat ride. Hey, yeah, don't miss this one. All very much rides for the kids in here, but still, definitely worth coming in to check out. It's a great area for the kids, this. Smiles per galleon, there we are. Quite a nice lighting package on there. And some of these arcade machines are absolutely huge as well. Look at the size of this. Absolutely massive. Wow. Yeah, it's great, and it offers that opportunity as well to get out of the sun on a particularly hot day like today, or of course if it's raining as well. You can just come in here and get sheltered. But yeah, really, really nice area this. Unfortunately, it doesn't look as though the drop tower is actually in action. That's a shame. I usually like getting on that. You've got a little seating area across the top here as well. And of course you've got all your prizes that you can pick up just in front of us here as well. And that's it, right? Let's head on out to the other half of Adventure Island then. And we get a ride on the green screen. Let's go. And I've made my way to the western area then of Adventure Island, and here we go. And yeah, again, this area is also filled out quite nicely, so hopefully queue times for Rage, the Gerstlauer Eurofighter that you can see off to the right there, shouldn't be too bad at all. Can't wait to get back on that. It's an absolutely glorious ride. Of course, I've always said the Soar the Ride has the theming, but this has the location. One of only 2 operating Gerstlauer Eurofighters in the UK now. Who knows what's going to happen to Speed No Limits? There's currently still standing at Oakwood. But yeah, hopefully we'll find out soon if that park is going to be saved or whether they will start removing rides, selling them to different parks. But here we are. First coaster of this area of the park then, it is the Green Scream. Zero Tivoli, absolutely huge train on this. 20 cars, 40 riders per time. And it looks like it's a complete walk-on. Well, that's absolutely fine. Let's go, green screen.
And we got a dispatch then, a walk on green screen. Fantastic. Down here towards the front. Hey, and yeah, like I say, huge train on this, 20 cars, 2 people per car, so you got 40 riders per ride. It's a great ride. There you go, the tide's in now, beautiful. Dining Source Cafe there. Hey, here we go. It's green screen. Hey. Oh, I love the Zero car on this one. Look at him with his hat. Hey. Here we go. Nice Zero Tivoli layout this. Opened in 1999. The only bad thing is you don't get 2 laps anymore. Or at least you certainly didn't. Unless that's changed for this year, but I doubt it. It's a shame. And you can see Time Machine testing at the back there. But I have just found out that it's not going to be open today. Such a shame. It's been closed for so long. And I'm not going to get it today either. They think maybe tomorrow, so I've missed it by a day. Can't believe it.
And some on-ride footage there then of Green Scream, and you know what, I really do like that coaster. I think it's fantastic. The Zero car is really nicely themed, and like I said, the train is absolutely huge. 20 cars on there, making for 40 riders per train. And yes, it's not exactly intense or thrilling or fast in any way. It's just some nice elements in there, and it gives some nice views across this area of the park. Now I've come over to Time Machine now then that I did just see testing. Let's take a look. Oh, and here we are then, over at Time Machine, and look at this, doesn't it look absolutely awesome? This has got to be one of my favourite flat rides anywhere in the world, built entirely in-house here at Adventure Island, which ironically is one of the reasons why it's been down for so long. But look at this re-theme, very steampunk-esque. It looks absolutely fantastic. It has been testing today. Unfortunately, it's not going to be open for riders. Maybe tomorrow, they're saying. But yeah, unfortunately and disappointingly so, I'm not going to get a ride again on Time Machine. For the 3rd time in a row of my visit to Adventure Island, I'm not going to be able to get a ride. I haven't ridden this since I think 2021, I think it was. It's an absolutely fantastic flat ride this, really, really intense. But look at it, what a great re-theme. And basically the reason why this ride has taken so long to reopen is obviously it was all refurbished, all taken apart, and then the original designer, the engineer of the ride actually left the business, and no one else knew essentially how it worked or how to put it back together. So that's why it's taken so long, but it looks like they're eventually getting there. But obviously it's been out of action for so long, the staff members need to be retrained on it and everything. Looks like they're just doing some kind of final checks today as well. So yeah, disappointingly, I'm not going to get a ride on this again today, but I have to say it looks absolutely phenomenal. I really do like the new re-theme, the new look. Like I say, very steampunk-esque. All the new signage around, and you've just got the banner here saying arriving soon, currently stuck in the Millennium, won't be long. Oh, it really is such a fantastic ride, this. Let me know in the comments if you have ridden Time Machine before, and let me know your thoughts on it. And of course, let me know your thoughts on this re-theme. I think it looks absolutely superb, it really does. Oh, look at that. Absolutely awesome. It's such an amazing ride. Yeah, I believe it's been a good 4 years since I last rode this. And it very quickly became one of my very favorite flat rides anywhere in the world. It is fantastic. Like I said, all built in-house. It really is great. I'll see if I'll hang around a little bit, see if they start testing it again. I'll put in some off-ride footage. But yeah, like I say, disappointed to not be riding it. However, there's always next time. And from Time Machine over to the Gerstlauer Eurofighter Rage then, and I absolutely love this ride. You know what? Looks like it's pretty much a walk on here as well. Yeah, the park really has filtered out now, which is fantastic. Lots of re-rides coming up, I feel, as the evening draws in. So yeah, on-ride footage coming up of Rage. And we got a dispatch on Rage then here at Adventure Island. Always like the colour scheme on this one. Yellow track, purple supports, it really does look good. As we're about to go to the top of that 72-foot lift hill. 97-degree drop on this one. 3 inversions, here we go. Some great views at the top, even though you don't get to appreciate them for very long. And here we go, into that first drop. Do love a good Gerstlauer Eurofighter. Here we go. Oh, they're loving it. Into that vertical leap. And the cut back. Oh, that is rough. Way. Into the inline twist. Oh. And that upward helix. To finish and into the brake run. Short, sharp and sweet, that one. Pretty savage. That is Rage. Rage is absolutely awesome here at Adventure Island. I really do like that Eurofighter. It's fantastic. Love the colour scheme on the track, the support and the trains themselves. I think it looks absolutely great. Like I say, that first drop, 97 degrees at 72 feet, 44 miles an hour top speed with 3 inversions. And I really, really do like it. Some great views from the top of there, even though, like I say, you don't get to see them for very long as you're straight over the top into that first drop. I will say, though, that it does ride a little bit rough in places, especially that cutback. Definitely advisable to stick your head forward when approaching that element. Otherwise, you will get a little bit of an ear bashing on those over-the-shoulder restraints. Otherwise, though, an absolutely awesome ride. One not to be missed if you do come here. If you're wondering what that noise is, it is, of course, Skydrop just next door. It's the Zamperla drop tower. Let's head on to that next. Wouldn't usually do this one, but with queues as quiet as they are, we may as well hop on.
Good, good. Hello, YouTube!
Hey!
Hello!
How you doing?
Like and subscribe!
Hey, going crazy.
Alright guys, hold on nice and tight. Bye bye! See you later!
Ah, the staff here are fantastic. Here we go on Skydrop then, Zamperla drop tower. Absolutely amazing views of Rage. Yeah, it doesn't really ride the best, this. It feels like an elevator in kind of a multi-story car park or something, you know. But it's still pretty good, offers some good views. As you can see from Rage, green screen in the background. Hey. And it offers a nice breeze as well on hot days like today. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why this doesn't ride quite so good, because I have rode Zamperla drop towers very similar to this that have a lot more force to them. But this one just doesn't, unfortunately. Oh, Rage does look great though, doesn't it? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Hey. And there we go. That is Skydrop. And a little bit of on-ride footage there then of Skydrop, the Zamperla drop tower, and it is a good ride. It offers some good views over the park. You get some fantastic views of Rage, but in terms of intensity and forces, yeah, it is pretty lackluster, that ride. It's a shame really, because like I say, I have ridden similar drop towers to that do have a lot more force to them, so you're not quite sure what's happened to that ride. But yeah, it's a shame that. Tell you what though, Adventure Island is looking absolutely beautiful. All these planters around, all the flowers. It's been really well maintained as well. It's so clean around here. It looks absolutely awesome. As we walk underneath Rage here, I think it's time for a dark ride now. I think we'll head on over to Spooksville. Over the hill to Spooksville to give it its full name. We get a nice little dark ride in. Why not get out of this sun for a bit? I tell you what, it's been really, really hot today. We've had a beautiful spring and summer here in the UK. And again, look at the pathways here. Got to say, I've chosen a good time to come. Well, certainly for queue times at least. But yeah, I think this is the first time in a long time I've been to Adventure Island where it's not been absolutely packed full of people. Always has such a great atmosphere when it's busy, this park. Yeah, unfortunately they haven't started testing Time Machine again, and it looks like all the engineers have now left for the day. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to actually get that in action. It's a shame. Oh, the theming for Spooksville looks great, doesn't it? The facade here. Yeah, looking forward to getting on this. We've also got the wave swinger there, the Archelon. I love the theming for that as well, the big turtle on the top. Look at him. Proper dizzy from all that spinning. You've also got Tidal Wave here as well. 2 separate tubes, which is the water ride. You've got the green and blue tubes. And yeah, you do get quite wet on those, or I certainly have in the past. But here we are, over the hill to Spooksville. Let's get on. And here we go then, on Spooksville, and it was a complete walk-on. And it's a great track dark ride this. Again, another in-house ride here at Adventure Island. Spooky. It actually opened back in 1999 as Beelzebub's Trail, remember that? And it was all kind of re-themed, given a name change in 2007. Oh, hello. There's Beelzebub. Hey. Clowns. And there we go, that's the end of the ride. And you've just seen some on-ride footage there then of Over the Hill to Spooksville. And you know what, I haven't got a clue what's going on in that ride, I really don't. It's yeah, it's an interesting one that. It is fun, I will admit it is fun, and for a walk-on ride you can't argue. I do wish some of the scenes in there though weren't quite as flat. Yeah, it's very flat scenes in there. Some 3D would be nice on that ride, and I have to say I do still prefer its original version. Back when it was Beelzebub's Trail, when it opened in 1999, it was that up until 2007. It was then given a re-theme and the new name, and I just feel like it lost a little bit of its charm when it changed to Spooksville. However, it's still quite fun. Not much more to look at now in this side of the park then, so we're going to take a look at the other rides that we've got remaining here, and then be getting some more food, because I'm starting to get really quite hungry. And just to wrap up this side of the park then, we got Choo-Chooville here, some nice theming around. There's a nice little ride this, isn't it? Look how happy the horse is in the middle. He loves it. Yeah, I've always quite liked this area, all the theming around. Got the crazy horse at the back there as well, the general store, there we are. Jailhouse over the back. Reminds me a little bit of Frontier Falls, this at Drayton Manor. Got the buffalo. Look at that. Yeah, it's great. And then the pigs down here as well. Yeah, the crazy cactus. It's just nice little bits of theming around. Really, really is good. And of course you've got the elephants here as well. Little castle in the middle with all the lighting on. They're just some nice rides for the kids around here. And obviously you've got some eateries as well. You've got obviously the chips with dips. And like I say, you've got the big restaurant here as well. The entrance just off to the left. Unfortunately, that's all now closed.
Cut-off time.
Dining Sauce Cafe, jack and potatoes there, burgers and fries. And like I say, you got the wave swinger here, Archelon as well. And then just at the top in this direction, you can just kind of see it up here, is the mini golf. That's actually £7 for 9 holes, or £10 for the full 18. Again, that has increased on a little bit on last year, not by much, but just a little bit of an increase, but it's still well worth it. And again, you got all kind of the seating area around here, and the ship as well, which looks nice. And then you got the dinosaurs right outside. Look at him. Yeah, he looks nice and fresh, doesn't he? There's a little friend on the left. The Adventure Island logo in the middle. Nice little photo opportunity, that. Anyway, I think it's time we get on a water ride, don't you? Bit of tidal wave. Let's go. Here we go. We're going to get in the air time. Oh, I'm soaked. Hey, oh, wow, that was wet. Oh, and you know what? You can't turn down a ride on tidal wave on a beautiful day like today. But I tell you what, I did actually get quite wet on that. Yeah, all down my left side. I'm actually pretty soaked. Still a fun ride though, but unfortunately because I'm on my own, I can only ever ride that blue side, which is the slide, the open air slide, couple of double downs in there. Sometimes, well, most times I would say, you don't actually get that wet. Today certainly was an exception. But of course, if there is more than one of you, you can obviously ride the green slide, which is the terror slide. That's enclosed, a little bit more intense, and you do get a lot wetter on that one. So bearing that in mind, I need a little bit of a spin dry now, so I think the wave swinger here is a good call. And here we go, riding the Archelon then. I keep calling it Archelon, it's not, it's Archelon. I always forget. I got the entire ride to myself. Fantastic. Yeah, just calming things down a little bit now. I will get some more re-rides in on some of the coasters. But that's pretty much Adventure Island done. And you know what? It's been a fantastic day today. Really have enjoyed it. Beautiful weather. The staff has been fantastic. And yes, it was quite busy initially with all the school trips. But around 3 o'clock, it really did peter out. But as I said earlier, even though it has been really busy here, it just never really feels it in terms of queue times, because they've got such a great variety of rides here at the park. You know, 40 rides, and they really do soak up those crowds, so you never really get exceptionally high queue times here at the park. It's very much like Bolton's Park in that way. I mean, the pathways now really are empty, and there's still another 2 hours of park time to go. Open till 8:30 today. One of the first yellow days of the year today. Hey, and there we go. Nice little spin dry after getting soaked on tidal wave. And they got a load more of those dodgem planters around this ride as well. I really do like them. I think they look great. Really well maintained park. Looks great. And some on-ride footage there then of Archelon, the little zero wave swinger that they've got here in the western section of Adventure Island. Nice little ride that, again, offers some good views across this side of the park. That's pretty much all of Adventure Island done now then, so I'm going to grab myself some food, because as I said before, I am pretty hungry, and then I'm going to get some re-rides in. So I'll put some more ambient shots of around the park, and then we'll be wrapping up today's vlog. And with that last look around the park then, that is going to bring this vlog from Adventure Island to a close. And what an absolutely fantastic day it's been today. I tell you what, it's been a hot day. I actually feel quite burnt. I didn't put any sun protection on or anything today because I didn't think it would be quite this hot, but it really has been. It's been an absolutely glorious summer's day today, and the park has been brilliant. You know what, there is such a wide variety of rides here. You've got drop towers, you've got dark rides, you've got water rides, flat rides, coasters. It's absolutely fantastic, and for £25 for unlimited access to all of those rides for the entire day, I think that's absolutely brilliant value for money. Of course, we started the day with our ride on Adventureville over on the eastern side of Adventure Island. Mighty Mini Mega, the Kiddie Coaster, Barnstormer, Axis, Screecher, Devil's Dance, got it all done. And then of course it's separated by Adventure Inside, which we took a quick look around as well. And then obviously finished up on this side of the park with Rage, Green Scream, Archelon, Spooksville, Tidal Wave. I tell you what, it was busy this morning, but the huge capacity of rides that they've got here means that the queue times are always kept nice and low. And then the second half of the day, it really has been quiet. It has actually lacked a little bit of atmosphere in the latter part of the day, unfortunately. I do like it when Adventure Island is really busy. And yeah, the park just completely filtered out at around 3 o'clock, 3:30. In terms of queue times, that's been fantastic. I've done every single ride here today, some of them 2-3 times. It's been absolutely fantastic. Yeah, re-rides the latter part of the day that I've done off camera, really have got so much done. It's been an absolutely brilliant day. The staff here are fantastic. I do want to reiterate that. They do an absolutely brilliant job of getting everyone involved. Security here are great as well, and they have no problem with filming on ride. As long as you get all your equipment signed off and you get that little permission slip, you're good to go. The only disappointment today really has been this beauty behind me, Time Machine. I was really hoping, because I heard rumours that, you know, it had been put back together, it had been rethemed, it had been scene testing and all that kind of stuff, and I really was hoping that that was going to be in action today. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be, but I'd like to think that soon, really soon, maybe in the next couple of days, this will be back up and running, and I really hope it is, because it is a fantastic flat ride. It really is. What more is there to be said? It's an absolutely fantastic park, great value for money with friendly staff and a brilliant vibe and atmosphere. If you've not visited Adventure Island before, do yourself a favour, come down and give it a go. There's mini golf here, there's a sea life here, you've obviously got the main pier that stretches out a mile long over the water with its own railway, and obviously all the entertainment outside of the park as well, including the arcades, the eateries, the beach itself. It is absolutely wonderful here. I really do enjoy it every time I come down to visit. That's been it from Adventure Island. In terms of the next video coming up right here on Adventure Planet, we're going to be back at Chessington's World of Adventures for the start of their summer festival event on the 19th of July. So that's coming up right here on the channel. But from here at Adventure Island, I want to thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy riding everybody, and I shall see you at Chessington.